AI built me this house and I'm gonna show you how. Okay guys, I know you're confused, but let's go back a little bit to when I first had this idea. Okay, so for this experiment, I decided to use ChatGPT because, well, if you've been living underneath a rock, ChatGPT is the best, and that's really all you need to know. I use ChatGPT for literally almost all my videos just to jot down some thoughts or about the build that I want to do, or just some certain things, color schemes, styles, anything like that, and it's so great. I also love that they have an image feature, so that is what I used for this. Okay, so as you can see, this is literally all I said to it was, can you make me an image of a small spring-like house with nice colors? That's literally all I said. And then it brought me this is beautiful. This is stunning. Okay, this is literally me in a house. Like, it's so cute. Obviously with AI pictures, I feel like sometimes there's just some like where they finish the image and then they decided to take some fingers and smudge it, but I don't see too much smudging in this one. I feel like it's pretty good, so I'm very excited to do this one. I mean, there's a little smudging like right there and stuff like that, but it looks so good. I'm not gonna be doing this house in the back because that's not the main build. This is, and I love the color schemes. I love all the flowers. Like, this is literally me in a build. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I also did try to get a layout for this, but it ended up just being a little too difficult because well, you can just look at the chaos in this picture. I don't even know what's happening over here. So we decided against that. But if you guys do want me to do an interior and this video gets enough like traction, then of course I will do an interior for you guys. I will struggle through it and I will do it. But let's go ahead and get back to present me. Now that you're all caught up, let's get into the building. Alright you guys, this is possibly one of the best builds so far in 2025. I know we've only built like 2 things, but this is really good considering the proportions and everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first, for the bottom of the like house, I guess you could say, what the house is on, I actually made it a basement. So, and then I also put basic shapes in there, and then it went up higher a little bit just because the stairway was going to need some more room, so I just put it down a little bit and that ended up working, and I feel like it looks really good. That's not exactly how it looks in the picture, but for me to get the exact like house look, I needed to do that, so that's just what we did. And then for the roof, I did try this new little technique that I saw. I honestly don't even know where I saw it, but it's like for hollow gable roofs, and oh my gosh, it actually worked so perfectly. It is expensive. With basic shapes, I think there's no way to not make it expensive. So yeah, it's okay. We also made a window in the, because you can see at the top of the roof, they have a window on the side, and I really badly wanted to do that, and I really wanted to create it perfectly, and so that is where I started. I also wanted to make it duplicatable, that way I could just put it on the other side, but in the end I only put it on the other side and I didn't do anything else on the sides that you could not see because I don't know what it looks like on the other sides, so I used that to my advantage and did less work. Okay, so it's okay. It's just supposed to be looked at from one angle, and that's it. And oh my gosh, I love it. So I knew from the start of this build, I really badly wanted to just go really hard and just like do lots of structurals and everything. But about halfway, not even halfway, sorry, I wasn't even done with the roof fully, I stopped and I started on my Valentine's cafe. So this actually goes back a while, and then I came back to it and finished it in about a week. But it was, I needed some time in between. I was like, oh my gosh, like Valentine's is coming up, I gotta like stop. But now it's gonna come out in like the perfect time because it just became March, spring, like everything. It's gonna be really good, and I'm just so, I love it. Guys, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but I just get bursts of excitement when I'm talking about my builds, when I'm doing them, and then I step back and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, that's like really good. I just get these like bursts of excitement, and that is probably one of my favorite things about building, when you realize, wait, I did good. So yeah. Also, don't judge the placement on the structurals and everything. Like, it's very new to me. I don't normally do this, but we have a mission for 2025 to just get overall better at structurals and basic shapes and making lots of custom things. Like, I just want that to be my normal thing, is to just make custom everything. Like, just custom this, custom that. Like, I just honestly think it'd be so cool to do that. I don't know if I'll go for custom plants, because that's just a little much, but like, who knows, maybe that's 2026 thing. Now, of course, with AI, sometimes the images are just messed up, okay? They are messed up. Like, I don't know what happens after they've completely finished and then show it to me, because it sometimes just looks like they took their AI fingers and took a little smudge, like, oh, smudge there, smudge there, smudge there, boom, done. Like, what? Give me a good image. But this was actually pretty good, considering it was actually my very first house that I got the image of, so I really like it. I did, guys, just listen, okay? I did try to get ChatGPT to make that exact house, but just from a different angle. And then my brother told me that you can't actually do that because AI just makes like a new image every single time. And yeah. So technically it couldn't get any other angles or anything like that. It's one image and then it's done, and it really won't create it again. So yeah, I had no clue. Also, I'm just not much, like, I'm really good at building in Bloxburg. I feel like I'm decent at that, but like other stuff, I don't know. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you something, and it's actually something that I'm kind of scared of. I recently have been playing Animal Crossing. I know, guys. I know, like, maybe like a handful of videos ago, I was like, guys, I will never leave you for any other game. I don't play any of the games. And then I was like, I kind of want to play Animal Crossing. So I literally had that game for like 2 years. I played it for like very little bit, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do it anymore, because I started my channel then. But I have been playing it, and it's fun. It's a good like change of pace. But I promise you guys, I'm not gonna leave you. Animal Crossing is nothing. Well, it is kind of like Bloxburg in the sense that it's like kind of like a sandbox game. Like, you can kind of do whatever you want, but Bloxburg is just so different, and I love Bloxburg, so I'll never leave you, Bloxburg, okay? Yeah. I might have an unhealthy attachment to Bloxburg, but we'll never know. We will never know. Okay. Now, another place that it smudged was on the like trimming of the roof on the sides. It just kind of got a little smudged, and I didn't like it, and so I was like, you know what, we'll just put hearts, because there was like a detailing on the sides, and I was like, I'll just put hearts. We will improvise. A lot of this was improvising, so yeah. And also, a lot of the basic shapes are actually going through into the inside, because I was like, I don't care, you know, I'm probably not going to be building an interior, because, well, the interior layouts were like horrible. So yeah, but if you guys really do want me to make another one of like a interior, I will struggle through it for you guys, and I will do it. But I have to get enough like traction and actually people watching this, because I don't know how well it's gonna do once I post it. I mean, for me, I'd be like, what? Like, AI? Like, yeah, that's really cool. However, it might have been a little clickbait at the start. I'm not gonna lie, it might have, but like, you really gotta just think like, AI can't build a house in Bloxburg, okay? Just use your common knowledge and then just go with it, okay? AI basically built this house, okay? I'm just putting it together, you know, and AI is doing the rest, you know? They give me the blueprints, and I'm just, you know, finishing it up, you know, putting it all together. So yeah, it wasn't clickbait. Okay, I think people have done this before, but I just don't think it's ever turned out this good. Like, AI can be like super weird, and I feel like AI is just gonna get better and better over time, which is a little bit scary. So maybe I'll do another one of these next year, because it probably would have improved by then too. So yeah. And then also for the roof of this, it looks hay. Like, it actually looks like hay. And I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna achieve that. I didn't want to put like bunches of dirt piles and then color them hay, because I just didn't think that was gonna work out. So instead, I just took a round like rod, and I put that at the edges of the roof, and that worked out perfectly. I feel like it looks rounded, it doesn't look too sharp, so I like that. Guys, this video might be a little bit all over the place, but I recently just redid my nails, and I feel like I kind of talk about this a little too much on my channel, my nails, but it's okay, it's my channel anyways. So I just redid them, And I honestly, I don't know if you've seen them, but they're like, I've seen these like nails. I'll normally go on like Pinterest and just look at like nail or like inspiration for my nails, because I just knew I wanted to redo them, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. And that was the fatal error, okay, that I made. So I did that, you know, it was good. And I mean, they're okay. They turned out okay. They're kind of like fun little colors, but I kind of, at the very start, I was like, I want to do cherries, like I want to do like a red cherry type inspiration for them, and then I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was like, I've been doing too much red, but I should have just done more red. Recently I've been really liking red on my nails, and I should have just done red. It's just such a good color, an easy color to do. So yeah, they're okay. They're fine, you know. They're fine. Yeah, they could be a little bit cleaner. Also, the whole entire color scheme of this house, beautiful. When I tell you that this is me in a house, this is me in a house. This is literally me in a house. It's so cute. It's literally the most adorable thing ever. I wish I could live in it. Like all my builds in Bloxburg, I just wish I could live in them because they're so beautiful, and I just like, please let me live in them. I imagine if Bloxburg actually got on the virtual reality like VRs, that would be so cool. That would literally be so cool. I do have a VR, but I don't really use it very often because sometimes I get like a little motion sick, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really find any games that I can play on there, so I don't play on there. But if Bloxburg got on there, I would learn how to build or something, and I would so do video. I don't think it'd be my main place of building because I think building in VR would be actually insane. But if I could build in VR, that would be so cool. That would change Bloxburg forever, I think. Like, that'd be game changing if you could actually build in Bloxburg on VR. Even if you could just walk through your builds in VR, it'd be so cool. It would literally be so cool. You can walk through it on the computer, but it's just so different when it's like, that'd be so cool. I'm sorry guys, I'm going all over the place. Now I'm making a door, which this door, I literally just went crazy with the beams and just layered them. So for the layering of the beams, I've learned that you do kind of a bigger one and then you do a smaller one. The bigger one needs to be a little bit of a darker color, and then the smaller one on top of the beam needs to be a lighter color. That way it'll just give it a little bit more dimension. You could do 3 layers. I just am too lazy for that, if you know what I mean. I also did a little door handle, which is so cute little door handle. I was gonna do like the little soap dispenser, like Bill Tack type thing. I was like, I just don't feel like this door is that style. Like, it needs a little doorknob. So that's what I did, and of course it turned out cute, adorable. In fact, it was so cute. And then I also put light boxes on all the windows. And I don't know if this just got updated or it got updated like during December or whatever, because I know I use these in December. They used to like be able to get really long and really big, and now they really can't. They can just get a little bit bigger than their normal size, and then that's it. Like, they're not like a basic shape anymore where you can like stretch them out really good. They're not. They're literally just a little cube basically now, which I'm kind of sad about because those cubes were really cute. Okay, now we're doing the front porch, which actually turned out really good. I was kind of iffy about this because I don't know, it looked a little intimidating, but in the end it actually turned out really good. So for the actual staircase, as far as I could see, it had 3 steps. It probably had 4, but I just did 3. And then it also had some like lining on the exterior of the stairs, like on the outside of it, to make it look more not stair-y. You know how stairs are? It made it look more diagonal. And then for the actual like beams of the railing of the stairs, I did make one of them sort of custom. I basically just added a little like sapphire on top of the pillar, and then I used the other pillar for that, the second one. I hope this is making sense. I don't feel like it is at all. And then I just used structurals and everything. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I know I said honestly like just twice, now 3 times. You can almost make literally anything you want in Bloxburg if you just have the dedication. The only reason I have this dedication, however, is because of this channel. I do not think for me to be putting this much work into a build that nobody else like there's no other reason to do it. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have a channel. But I think that's just about every single Bloxburg YouTuber, so I'm okay. Yeah. Also, this house is gigantic. It's actually gigantic because I did not do the proportions very well. Well, I did, but I also didn't. I really wanted it to make it look like the picture, and so I just went off of that and I didn't go off of size, because I feel like if I had, it wouldn't have looked right, and then the thumbnail would have been off and it just all would have been off. So the whole entire time during this build, I was literally just going back to that same angle that's in the picture and just making sure everything looks correct, and then I would go and fix it up. So yeah, it's a little big. Like, the door is gigantically tall, so I don't really know how the interior would look because all the furniture is gonna be small. I guess it's not a very big space to work with, so it wouldn't be that hard. I don't know. Also, on the walls, there's like these plants. They're like little pots and they have like beautiful flowers coming out of them. I thought that was so cute, and so I did do that, but I felt like it just wasn't enough like flowers. So I did add the vine plant on a structural, and then I transformed it into them and made it kind of look like some more plants were like hanging down off of it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Why don't I do this more often? I don't know. Now I hopefully will be doing it more often because it's literally so cute. Like, I just love to go over the top with gardening and just going crazy with all the flowers and trees, and it does in turn hurt my budget. My money always is in a constant crying. It's constantly crying, but you know, I feed it every once in a while and go work, but that's about it. Like, after this, I was also doing a build hack video. It was like, I was at 200,000, so I need to constantly work, and it's not like I can just buy money. Money is not worth it to buy in Bloxburg. Like, it's so not worth it. It's just more worth it to just go work, and maybe that's what they're trying to do, but like, it's ridiculous the amount of Robux you have to pay to get the smallest amount of money that goes by so fast. So yeah. However, if Bloxburg does ever come out with an unlimited money, I will be buying that. No matter how much the Robux are, I will save up and I will buy it, because that'd be amazing. That'll never happen though, but it'd be really cool. Okay guys, we are on the home stretch of this build. It looks amazing and I absolutely love it so much. Comment down below if you guys want me to do a part 2 of this, because I would love to do a part 2. The only thing is, I have to get enough traction in this video. So like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want me to do a part 2 of this, and let's get to the tour. Like, my voice just sounded really weird there. Okay guys, we are finally done, so let's go ahead and do a tour. Okay, so I will put a picture up on screen of this house and then the other house, the AI generated house, on the screen that you guys can see both of them together. They literally look so similar. I did such a good job. The only thing is the actual like size comparison is a little different. That's how it's always gonna be. Proportions are always gonna be off, so you know. But other than that, like, it looks so good. So we have the path, we have all these flowers. Now what I did for this is I just basically didn't do the other sides of the house, and I just did like the sides where you would actually see it, because I feel like that's, I mean, I could have mirrored the sides, I guess, but there really was no point, so I just didn't do that. But the flowers are all up here, and then we have this fence. For some reason it was so weird. I might actually end up moving this, but we'll see. But we have like this is a custom fence that I made real quick. It's not the same as this one, but it was like good enough for me. Like, I didn't really care that much, so that's what we did for that. And then we have like our little flower beds, and from afar these flower beds look literally so full, but if you look like up above that, they're not necessarily, they're not the full. Actually, this one's pretty full, but yeah. And then we also have this pot with like the little bush in it. I don't know. I wasn't gonna try too hard. It doesn't exactly matter that much. And then the things, oh, I just realized these aren't even. Anyways, the things on the side literally are so nice. The little plants on the walls, like, that's so pretty. I think I'll be doing that in future builds because it's just so cute. Like, it adds just so much. And for me, I literally like to have my gardening everywhere, and so I feel like literally just ChatGPT made a house literally for me. Like, I would live in this house. This is my house. Okay, so there's that. And since, of course, we're not going inside, I just put these light boxes in the interior of the build. And I don't know if this is new, but you cannot resize the light boxes as big as you used to. You used to be able to resize them pretty big, and now you can't do that anymore. I don't know if that's an update or something. Then we have some more flowers over here and these trees and everything. Like, it literally looks so good. And then the detailing on the roof, oh, don't look at that one. That one's not the best, but this one's really good. So it has like these little like trim going on the edges of the roof, and we have like little hearts. It was kind of hard to see it because it was kind of blurred out in the image, because that's just what AI does. And then this window right here turned out really good too. The inside of the build, however, is different. Yeah, if enough of you guys actually want me to do a part 2 on this and do the interior and have AI help me do the interior, then I would not be opposed to that. But we have like the window. This window isn't even a real window, but I really love how it turned out. I just love it so much. Look at my little character on this porch. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, everyone, and that is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. This took a lot of time, but I am so thankful that you stayed till the end of the video and actually finished the video. I'm so grateful for you guys, and yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed day.